Have decluttered this more times than I can even count. This is the reality. What a room. Sorry you have to see this. Simply being lazy. Welcome to place number 1. For today, we are going to do our bedroom. I'm not here to necessarily clean or deep clean. It is more for me to declutter and tidy up that space, because like if I was to clean this whole entire room today, it's just going to get messy by next week and we don't leave for a little bit. The intention behind this is to kind of just declutter, make it a little bit nicer, and know that when I come back my space is tidy and it's already decluttered. I've been wanting to do this for ages. This is my main focus. Let me show you. This here is my main focus. If you can see down here, this is so messy and untidy. A wee while ago I took out the dresser in my wardrobe. When I get back from Europe, I think the wardrobe will be something I will tackle, but for now it is tidy and it is clean and I can deal with it. So for now, all I really want to do is tackle the bedside table, which is so freaking easy. It's only one drawer and there's like basically nothing in it, and then that area I just showed you. I did a quick 5-minute tidy up of the room today, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag every single thing on here onto the bed, and then we're just going to clean it. A lot of this is simply just being lazy. Like all of these belong in here, but I was trying to find a certain one that I wanted to wear. Of course I took everything out and just left it and didn't replace it. And then didn't put it back in here. It's just simply being lazy. I actually can't get it out of there. I think I just shoved it in there too tight and it's just not coming out. But I've done a little bit of cleaning. This is honestly not as bad as I was kind of expecting it to be. I think it just needs to be a lot more tidy. Some of these, which are like empty, that I can put stuff in. And I also have heaps of like earrings. Like this has got earrings in it. This has got earrings in it. Got earrings in it. Like and my earrings don't even belong in my bedroom. So I'm going to pop all my earrings and stuff in one place, and then they actually belong in my spare room. So I'm going to pop them in there at a later date. Yeah, there's just like heaps of stuff in here, heaps of stuff in here. So at some point I might sort them out like while I'm just watching TV or something, like put them all together, but for now I just want to put the earrings in one place. This is probably actually the perfect case to take with me to Europe. This is so tiny, so I'm going to keep that out. I don't know why, but I just collect little boxes, so I'm going to put those with my earrings. Okay, this is the reveal. I am actually very happy with it. Ta-da! I would love for that to go up on the wall along here. Looks good there for now, and I can wait until I get back from Europe and have a little bit more money to actually decorate the shelves, and then I can put it up there. But this looks so simple and so clean, and I love it. I added a candle. I got this pretty clean as well, which looks and feels really good. I've got a little bit of rubbish, which feels phenomenal. This stuff here is for other rooms that I have yet to declutter and yet to add things to, so that's just staying there for the time being. And then this. So I've done that. It's got my journal in it. I just thought it would be convenient to have it right next to my bed. That is my jewelry, because I decided that I was going to probably take my earrings off right before bed, and that was a perfect place to have it. Pillow mist, and then a lip oil and a lip mask, and charging station. I already love the way this looks, so I don't plan on changing it, and I love the way this whole area looks. I do need to move those as well. All in all, I think this room was probably one of the easiest to do. Knowing that like that section is clean is phenomenal, and I'm not going to think about it because that was driving me insane. So now on to the next room. I've got the headphones in because this room is something else. Ta-da! What a room. Oh my god, why are we so close in? I've got my headphones in because this is a room that requires concentration and nothing else. So I'm gonna set you up, and I might actually do a time lapse on my iPhone. I feel like that might work and speed this whole process up for you and I. So I'm gonna listen to some music, pop you on a time lapse to just get everything out of this room. I think I need to prioritize this because I can take that out. The thing is this spare bedroom has just got shit. I do not need half of the stuff in here, and I'm trying to declutter, but I just know that this room is probably the least unachievable right before Europe. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna declutter these clothes. A lot of them are winter stuff, but if I don't really see myself wearing it, or I haven't really felt the need to wear it in the last couple of years, I'm just gonna not wear it. I'm gonna go and grab myself a bag, just because there's so many things that I just don't wear and I never reach for. I won't obviously get rid of them before I go to Europe, but at least if I can have a bag full of the stuff that I want to donate or sell or whatever the case may be, then hopefully that will make me feel a little bit better. I feel like that's way better than it was before. Still way more than I maybe would have liked. If I don't wear them this winter, then I'm definitely going to get rid of them. I got rid of like a decent amount, I would want to say. It's actually getting very dark, so I'm going to scan and do a before, and then I'm going to come back tomorrow and show you an after, because I really want to get it done today. This is the before. It's very messy. Very messy. And this is the after. I don't know why I said after like that. This I need to organize properly, but for now, like, I feel like this is good. I might do that later on, like in the week, but for now everything is in there and I know where everything is. Let's pan it around. It looks so much cleaner in here. Woohoo! These are also the clothes that were in the wardrobe. They are going to stay in the spare room until I get back from Europe, and then I can dispose of them. I just don't think I'll have time to do them before I go to Europe. I'd also really love to actually properly declutter drawers that are in here from my desk. The main goal for me for this particular room was just to be able to use it. I haven't worked in my office for a very long time because it was very overwhelming. I just kind of needed to clean the space. I did obviously declutter a little bit at the wardrobe, but for the most part I'm super happy with it. I think I'm gonna bring back the suitcases in here just so they're out of the lounge, so it will look a little bit cluttered even though I've just decluttered it and cleaned it. For the most part I'm very happy, and came in here this morning because I was still putting some stuff away, and I was like, wow, this room feels brighter and cleaner and nice environment to come into, so I'm very happy. On to the next room. This is what you see when you walk into the lounge. Hold on. Catch! Good job. That is all of my clothes that I'm trying on for Europe. So once I pack them in the suitcase, it will look a lot less in your face. I just don't really know what to do with them at this point in time. This stuff here I got from my mum's house, and I have no idea where to put it. I think I'm gonna put it into the shed. A lot of this is also like memories that I don't really want to have like ruined. We wanted a new door like handle, but it doesn't fit on this door, so there's actually no point me having it, so I need to somebody sell it, give it back to my mum. I have no idea. I have decluttered this more times than I can even count since moving back here. It just seems to get so overwhelmed and so messy, especially if there are still Mother's Day baskets that need to come get collected in there. So I think until that happens, I can't really clean that. So I'm thinking that potentially the lounge needs to get skipped. My next task is to do the laundry. I separated it from the kitchen because the kitchen is just very overwhelming and I need like a day and a half to complete that. I wanted to do the laundry. This is the reality. In this sink I have 2 drawers, and the drawers are just overwhelming. They're very messy. A lot of it is Luna's and Lucky's stuff, and then the other half is cleaning products. So I want to take them all out and figure out what I actually want to put in there. First things first is just cleaning this, and hopefully the sun, while it's lovely that it's sunny and bright, doesn't affect the lighting too much. For cleaning products, I think I would want anything to do with laundry, anything I don't reach for as often in the laundry, and then anything to do with Lucky's kitty litter, anything to do with the bathroom cleaning stuff goes into the bathroom, and then anything like dishwashing liquid or anything like that that I use regularly on the kitchen will go under the sink. I bought these, got rid of the tag, don't even know what they're for. I know that they're for the washing machine, but I can't exactly remember what they're for. I've never used them. I got some washing machine cleaner that I really want to use before I go to Europe. Don't know anything about that. I just removed this bug bomb cleaner out of the case, and it's created so much space already. Why I love like decluttering, because you kind of just chuck it in there, forget about it, and then this is just going to go into the bathroom because I use this for toilet spray. Things are moving already. I love it. I was like looking, sorry, this is such bad lighting. 3 of these. This one's brand new. I don't even remember owning this, but this would have been perfect to clean my like oven top toilet cleaner. And then I just found like a whole bunch of matches. So this is why decluttering is so important and actually so much fun, because you find things that you forgot that you've purchased. Alright, I've ended up missing something underneath this, so I have to get my dad to check it, but I've put all of the dog stuff up here. There is one more game that she has that just can't fit in here, but all of Lucky's treats, Luna's food. This is the food that we take with us on road trips and stuff, and then these are just her treats. And you hear that crunch? I don't know what that is. And then in here, I actually really like the way this looks. It's just all of my cleaning products that, like I mentioned, are not in the bathroom or under the sink. I've also got Lucky's food up here and the little treat thing, and then her little food she eats up here. This is just her safe space. I'm gonna give away this box because it's cat food, but this is all of the rubbish and stuff I got rid of, which feels phenomenal. I don't really have anywhere for Luna's big food to go, and when this is tidy, I'm happy for it to be there. So I'm yet to tackle this, but this is like not my main priority. Decluttering it was, and I feel absolutely phenomenal that that is done, because I've been putting this off for a very long time. I don't have the energy to do a full kitchen declutter. I'm gonna tackle one drawer of the kitchen, and I'm gonna hope that it inspires me to continue to do more. But if not, this is the main drawer or cupboard I need to have done. This pisses me off every single time I open the drawer, and I open the drawer quite a bit. So let me show you. Just sorry you have to see this. I'll also be deep cleaning hopefully tomorrow before I head to Europe, so like there won't be all of it. And I'm gonna try and potentially put those 2 away just because they're an eyesore. So this essentially here is my cupboard. I just throw shit in. So it's got all of my containers and stuff. So I do have some containers up here that are just currently drying, but it's very overwhelming to look at, and we need to just take everything out, put them up here, and then sort them out, and also get rid of things that we have not used. This all came from that corner one, so, and there's still some stuff in there as well. I love having a house with so many windows, but when you try and film in certain angles, sometimes it just ain't good. I already know that I'm going to get rid of a little bit. I've been trying to hold on to these for ages. I think I've used them once. I only have 1 pizza on them, so I'm definitely going to try and sell them. I also have no idea what's in these. These were clean when I put them in there, and something's obviously just dripped into them. Like, have no idea what that is from. I'm very much overwhelmed already. I decided that this is going to be my serving area when I'm hosting and stuff, and I've just pushed those back against the wall and it looks way better there. Easier access here. And then I'm going to put all of my, what are these things called? Anyway, I'm going to put them all down there, and then I'm probably just going to have an empty space along there, which will be fine. I have to go back to work, but I'm going to show you what I've done. So I put every single thing that I would use for a platter up here. These are all of my like mixing bowls and stuff, so I made sure that they were at the front because obviously I use them to have salads and stuff in even when I'm not hosting. But this is pretty much all my hosting stuff. I didn't know what to do with the dumpling holders and the juicer, so I just left them there, but it actually looked very tidy and very organized. This feels way better than it did before. This down here, I've still got so much room at the back, so I've got a few more containers and stuff that were in the dishwasher that just are waiting to be dried. Got all of my containers there, and then I've just put the jug here. I didn't know what to do with it. This there, and just some random stuff at the back as well. But it just feels phenomenal that that's all done. I then also did this one, which was pretty easy to do anyway, so I've just kept that like that, very simple. And then in here, oops, this is where all my chopping boards go, and then this is where all my coasters go, and I've just added the baking stuff in here as well because I didn't really know what to do with it, and it fits perfectly in there. I would really love to organize this at some stage as well and put all of my appliances. This area is going to be appliances, obviously just your general under the sink stuff, and then this is going to be my hosting and pots and pans. I don't really need to go through these. At some stage I probably will, but for the time being I'm happy with them. That's just a junk drawer. That is where my tea towels go, and this is obviously just cutlery and that sort of stuff. So I've decided to get rid of this bunch of stuff, which I feel pretty happy about. So I feel like we did a phenomenal job. I've got the wash machine on, so sorry if you can hear that, but I actually finished the cupboards. I will go through as well, but they don't really need a whole heap of decluttering because they're just food, so I just need to make sure that there's no food that's going to go off while we go to Europe. And this one, for the most part, we keep that pretty tidy as well. I would maybe love to go through that, but for the time being it's absolutely fine. My main focus was these, and I'd still love to go through those. Like I mentioned, not a big deal at the moment. I did these earlier today in my 10-minute break, and I wanted to show you. So this is actually very tidy and still gives me a lot of space. Could put my air fryers down here if I choose to, and I may still do that when we leave, but for now this looks very well done. This one here has got my other appliances, and then just kind of my oil, my vinegar, like lime juice. I don't know why they're there. I think they didn't fit up there, but they look good there anyway. This has just got my medicine. There is actually not a lot of stuff going on, but it's all brought to the front so it looks a bit full. But yeah, all in all, I'm very happy with the kitchen, and I'm glad I did it. It is now time for the bathroom. This is probably going to be the easiest thing, but I've put this off for the longest. I have one drawer and one drawer only to do. I have my little Harry Potter closet, but that is literally just got towels. I could potentially tidy it up. Other than that, there's no decluttering, there's no real organizing, so I feel like this is going to be a very fast process. I already did the bottom drawer because it was literally bathroom cleaner and pads, and I thought it wasn't very interesting and I didn't really want to film it. So we have got one drawer to do. Ta-da! It is a bit of a mess, like not the worst it's ever been. I have these to add into it, and I gotta do something with those. The kitty litter, well, one of them needs to be chucked away because it's empty, but this kitty litter will just go in that little slot there, so that's fine. I'm also getting rid of this because I don't ever use it. It's just cluttering my drawer. I've got these, which I think will be perfect to put little things in. It isn't actually that much when you like look at it, just so cluttered that it was filling the whole entire drawer up. So let's organize this. Let's do a review. Just mind that hairbrush because it's hairy. But this is what it looks like. I'm actually really happy with it. Pretty basic. This is all of the stuff that I use quite regularly, so I would just like to have them there. And then this is more of the stuff that I kind of don't reach for. And that concludes the decluttering. I just wanted to end off the decluttering video here. I think that when I do get back from Europe, I would love to declutter further and reorganize and redecorate and that sort of stuff. It feels good knowing that I will be leaving, having a clean space, a clean environment, and I will be coming back to that, which will just make me so happy. I'm gonna end this vlog here. Thank you guys so much for coming along, and I hope it motivated you to declutter or organize your space. Hope you have a great day or night wherever you may be, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!